Hi, my name's Michael Boykowski. This is my first ever vlog thing. I've been making videos for ages, but I've never really felt comfortable putting my face in front of the camera. It's usually just my hands, which sounds really odd now I think about it. Magazines, flicking through, talking over the top. What is this going to be? Should I turn off my fridge? Now you know my fridge is just there. It's not like I'm going to do this on the street. YouTubers. It's a thing. See, like, this is YouTubing when you're in your 40s. I say 40s, I'm 40. Like, I'm at the start. I'm not like deep 40 or mid 40. I'm a little baby 40. I looked at a few YouTubers and they're all like 25-ish. No, a lot of them aren't. They're like really young to like 23. I don't know, they're just really like lively and facial expressions and blah. That's not, no, it's not me. Part of doing it is finding out why I'm doing it. Does that make sense? The format will change every week because I don't want to just be sitting here talking every time. So I've come up with a whole program that I'm going to try and get done. The aim is though to keep them all between sort of 3 and 5 minutes, forcing me to get to not waffle. We just did waffle, didn't I? So I have a list of subjects or topics or little mini films or stuff that I want to try and attempt. And suggestions are totally welcome, and that's what this is, the comment thing is for. Just leave a comment down there telling me what a dork I am and how I should never have embarked on this crazy adventure. I'm not going anywhere or moving. I'm just sitting here drinking out of the beaker. I have a list of things I want to try and do or cover or make videos about or stuff. Just stuff that there's a lot wrestling around in here that it just stays in there. It's much better for me and for everyone else if it comes out. Maybe I should do a video on reasons for doing video vlogs. That would be entertaining. I'm just going to read out this list of things that I'm possibly going to make videos about. Zombie suburbs, politics nerds, male feminists, ideas for Melbourne, my life in magazine, stuff about YouTubers because it's a weird breed of people. Getting back to Europe, which is something I really want to do, and I'm going to try not to do like a needy, pleady thing here, but I really want a job in London, Amsterdam, or somewhere in Germany. That's I could do a whole video about that, couldn't I? I could do a video about the reasons. That would be better. I want to broach sort of political stuff because I feel like it encroaches on our lives quite a lot. But I'm not going to do it in any sort of preachy, dour way. So I've got down here social capitalism, open government. They're the only two actually, so that's not too bad. Design and designers, magazine culture, do some typographic surveys, which I've done before, but only photographically, never videoly. Except there is a video, which I need to finish. I'll do a link. Does anyone else play nation states? It possibly ties in with that political nerd thing a bit. I have one, and it's weird. There's no cars for a start. Everything's renewable. It's made up of islands, and some of the islands are sort of shaped like those chip things you get, like the triangles and the hoops and the nets, and yeah, that's a video. That's a whole video. That's probably a series. Oh, a series. Yeah, I want to talk about design history, cinematic anomalies, pretty much any sort of anomalies, design or cinema or stuff that is just a bit sort of odd that maybe has passed people by. There's a lot of cinematic anomalies that we could look at that would be quite fun. You can suggest stuff. Like if there's, what I'd love is if there was some films that I hadn't heard of that you could tell me about. We could look at them and work out why they're so weird or something. That would be super fun. I talk about typography, might as well. People have made films about it now. I mean, Helvetica. I have not seen the Helvetica film. Don't criticize things you haven't seen. That's a rule that I'll probably break by accident quite a few times. Oh yeah, privacy. I'll talk about privacy because this is probably the least private thing you could do, although there is still a modicum of privacy because you can't see what's there. It's a really nice view out there. I say nice, it's a power station. But I think it's a nice looking power station. It's a little 70s. I put here as topics, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Now, that sort of just looks like I'll ask myself some questions. I don't know if any of this is going to be interesting. We could possibly, if I get brave enough, go on some outings, excursions, with the camera, talk about architecture a bit. I wonder how much I know about architecture. The list is long, see? Oh, I just burped on camera. That's a bit wrong, isn't it? Now I have a choice to leave the burp in or to take it out. You won't see challenges or quizzes, well maybe some quizzes, but they won't be like, when was the first time you blah blah? Or I'm going to trim the fat, essentially. This will not be a flabby vlog, but your encouragement, feedback below, liking, all that sort of stuff will keep me making these videos. Yeah, so Twitter handle BOJKOWSKI or line feed. I think that's all I have to say. That's probably enough, isn't it? Should I be looking the whole time? I feel like I want to look over there